The subject of today's Lean In video is finding about what somebody else says about an income opportunity. So hello, everybody. Today I'm talking to Ben. Ben's involved in a super exciting opportunity. And I really wanted to kind of perhaps share some of what Ben knows about that opportunity with you to see if you would be interested in looking at this opportunity as well. So I'm going to ask Ben a few questions and let's see what Ben has to say as far as this opportunity is concerned. So Ben, first question, why did you decide to look at this opportunity designed to increase your income?
I think I looked at this opportunity. I didn't even look at it. I fell into it. And I think all the best things in life you fall into, and they just happen spontaneously. I was having a conversation with someone that I've known my whole life, and they've always talked about different businesses, projects, this, that, but I've never heard this person talk with such conviction and passion. And I instantly knew something was different about this. And it was that thing that was different that got me intrigued and got me thinking, well, wait, hang on, what is this? What is this? And it was at that moment that I knew I wanted to know more. And in fact, the conversation ended up with me getting involved in the project and me instantly saying yes. And it wasn't a decision necessarily that I made with my head, even though it all sounded really good. I just knew from inside that it was the right thing to do. And I just ran with it. And I'm so happy I did run with it. It's been 2 months and it's just been an amazing 2 months.
So Ben, second question I've got for you today is, how did you initially feel when you found out about this opportunity?
How did I initially feel? That's a really good question. I felt overwhelmed actually because it was something that I almost couldn't believe because it sounded too good to be true. And my head was telling me this can't be right. But something inside my intuition was telling me, no, this is right. And the person I'm talking to, I trust implicitly. And the people that they know also are high caliber people. And so instantly I had that sense of security and that sort of, well, if these people are excited about it and invested fully behind it, why wouldn't I be? And so, yeah, overwhelmed, but then very quickly went into being excited. And that excitement, some people call it fear, but it's all how you look at it. It's your perspective, because fear can turn into excitement very quickly if you grab the bull by the horns and you take that opportunity. So it's just how you look at it. And I very quickly understood by the caliber of the people involved that this was real, this was genuine, and that it's not something to be scared of. It's something to be excited about and to run with.
So Ben, what was it that motivated you to get involved in this particular project?
I think that what motivated me to get into this particular project was the fact that there was an unlimited potential to this project. There was a sense that I could do as little or as much as I wanted with this project. I could make of it what I wanted. There was no limit to what I could do with this. It wasn't so much this is what you're going to get. It was more if you think and you believe that this can happen, it will happen. And there are very few projects or opportunities where that's the case. Usually there's a limit or a ceiling to what you're going to be able to do in, especially in traditional companies. But when you have something like this, you're only limited by your belief and by your ability to take action. So you are your own limiter, as it were. And if you can get out of your own way, you can go as high and as fast as you want with this. And I think that is why I jumped on this project in particular.
So Ben, tell me, when did you gain the confidence that this opportunity was as solid and as credible as you have now found it to be?
Yeah, I think that in reality, I did a little bit of due diligence at the start and just, checked all the sources, talked to the right people and made sure it was good. But really the confidence came when I heard a man called Martin Tebow. He was on one of the conference calls and the penny just dropped. While he was talking, I thought, this guy, he's one of the founders. He's legitimate. He's talking straight from his heart. He's not trying to fluff anything. He was just a genuine, authentic person. And I saw how many years he'd been working with this company and pouring his heart and soul into it. And for me, a company's only as good as their leadership. And I saw amazing leadership, and I saw someone that I wanted to imitate, but also someone that I'd be happy to get behind and to follow. And I think that when you see those caliber of people, you just put yourself as close to them as you can. You stick to them as close as you can, and you just, you run with them. And when I saw him talk, I was instantly won over. The penny dropped and I was fully on board. I thought, if there are leaders like this who believe in this company, why wouldn't I get involved? Why wouldn't I just run with them? And to a small degree, I think you are standing on the shoulders of giants here. You've got people that have put so many years and so much effort and so much, sweat and tears into designing this. And we get the benefit of just it all being ready made and ready to go. And we have these people on conference calls every week, and they just instill confidence by their leadership style and just by who they are. And yeah, I think that's where I got the confidence.
So Ben, last question for today, really.
Yeah.
Where do you see this journey taking you in the future?
Where do I see this journey taking me? I don't know, Peter. And the fact that I don't know is why I'm excited. Because if I knew exactly where it was going to go, I wouldn't be excited. I'd think, well, I know exactly where I'm going. I know what I'm doing, but I don't. And with this opportunity, yes, we've got amazing trips to different countries, Bora Bora, Cape Town, Fuerteventura. But the reality is, I don't know what I'm doing next year. And that's why I'm excited. I don't know how big the teams will be next year. I don't know who's going to do amazingly well, above me, underneath me. I don't know these things. And that excitement gives me a sense of adventure that I haven't had for a long time. And it's that adventure which is part of the reason I'm so invested in this and why I'm willing to just go all in on this and just fully commit and just see where the adventure takes me. And I think that the only limiting factor will be myself. And if I can get out my own way, trust my team, work with my team, work with the amazing leadership, the sky's the limit. I can just go as high as I want. And I plan to.
Yeah, no, that's really nice. So, if you're watching this video and you've been listening to what Ben's had to say today, hopefully you'll take something away from that. And maybe that something is to say, I think I ought to look at this opportunity. It's clearly working for Ben. He completely has confidence in what he's doing. It's helping him to increase his income. It's putting him in a position where he has a brighter financial future. And isn't that something that we all want at the end of the day? So I'm going to leave it there and say thank you to Ben for coming on today so that we could talk a little bit about him and what he's doing within this project. And I'm going to invite you that if you want to know more, you can reach out to me at my website at peterboulton.com. I'll put the website address on the bottom of this video so that you've got it. So just invite you to reach out to me at my website, peterboulton.com. Visit the contact page, and then if you drop a detail in there, I will come back to you and we'll find out whether we can discuss it further, or if you've got questions that you'd like answered, then hopefully we can do that as well. So thank you for watching, and perhaps we'll see you again.